final stretch for Alpha Protocol. It's coming out very soon. Very soon. How good does that feel?
Oh, I mean, you have no idea. I mean, I've been working in games for a long time, and when you're that close to finishing a game, it's really exciting. It's a lot of work. It's always very stressful because you're trying to get everything perfect in order for it to come out. But yeah, we're really excited. This is definitely, you know, in my 10 years, 11 years in the industry, this is one of the best games I've worked on.
What's the big thing that they will realize when they start playing?
Yeah, it's really exciting actually to get people to come see the game. I love it. I love getting out there and showing people the game and seeing people get excited about the game. People who might not have seen it or not heard about it, playing it and really getting excited for it is fantastic. I think the one thing people are taking away is the story of this game. Alpha Protocol is an RPG. You know, being a role-playing game, it's got this massive story that's really, really cool. Obsidian has taken a lot of time and a lot of effort into writing a fantastic spy espionage story. And as you're playing through this role-playing game, you're making decisions, you're making your own character, and you're kind of choosing the path of Mike Thornton, the main character. And it's just an awesome story. I think everyone who plays this game, is just going to really love and get into this character, the story that we're telling, and kind of play it their own way. It's really, really cool.
It really is a genre that hasn't been touched by RPGs before, the spy agent genre, but it fits so. I mean, maybe even better than an action game, the spy genre, because you want to be able to pick sides. You want to be able to choose your destiny more than perhaps walking through a few levels that are linear and you do basically the same story played out.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, being a spy game, there's no right or wrong, and it's in the kind of this world of espionage. You're playing different sides against each other. You might make friends with one faction, but then the other faction might not be your ally anymore because of your allegiances. The whole game plays out like that. There's no good side or bad side. Being this like agent, you kind of are just out in the world. You're just out there. And you've got to make these decisions and actions that kind of change the story, change the way your character works, change the way other characters respond to you. And this all happens while you're playing the game, naturally. As you just play out, decisions you make and dialogue choices, it's going to change the game. It changes the way people look at you, the way people talk to you. So basically being a role-playing game to a spy game lends itself really well because that's really the only way to really get that experience. We're not just having a story on a linear path that you have to walk through. You can play any mission in any order with any character, choose who lives, who dies. All this stuff is choices. I mean, Alpha Protocol is all about choice.
How different a relationship with a character can be depending on your choices.
Yeah, sure. I mean, what the demo we're doing here at the Gamescom is basically we show a mission. And this is a very small example of this massive game. We do a mission. At the end of that mission, a boss character shows up for the first time. After fighting that boss, you've got an option whether you want that character to live or die. You can shoot that character right there. If you kill that character off, that character dies, you continue playing the game, and that will affect the story that way. Certain things won't happen. Now, if you let that character live, that character's alive now. So now you kind of befriend that character because you showed mercy to them. By letting that character live, another character shows up and says, "Thank you for letting that character live. Would you like to meet me?" So then you have a mission. Then you go meet that character. And that character now offers you a choice to go and join their team, which you can accept or decline. If you join their team, now you get another mission. It opens up some more items and some more weapons and another path of the story. So just one example right there of all these types of things that happen in the game where just one simple decision can branch off in completely different avenues, completely different ways to play the game.
Forcing us to replay it.
Yes, it is impossible in one playthrough of Alpha Protocol to see everything. In fact, it's impossible for 2 playthroughs to see everything. It would take you at least 3 times to see everything in this game. There's over 120 hours of dialogue in this game. Some people go, wow, there's a lot of cutscenes. We don't have cutscenes. It's a role-playing game. It's an RPG. The story is really important. You play through all the dialogue in this game. You're always playing. You're inputting. You're deciding what happens. You're choosing what the characters say. You're choosing how the characters react. So there's a lot of dialogue. There's a lot of story, but it's all interactive. It's all really, really cool stuff.
Plenty of stuff to carry us through to a sequel, right?
Hopefully, yes, absolutely. There is plenty of material there, and hopefully we'll see Mike Thornton return.
All right. Thank you very much for your time.
Thanks a lot, man.
There may be other casualties, and I'd hate for you to be one of them.